back, everyone. We will be playing a new game. And I do plan on making it into a longer series. Like a long review. Like episode type thing. I'm definitely excited to play it. Alright, and this is a good thing to see. These are fictional characters. Imaginary warning. Photo sensitivity warning as well. For those who want to read it. Let's see. Closed captions on. You can always change some of these settings too later on, hopefully. Let's see. I guess these are just going to be how hard the game's going to be. I guess we can do probably this one moderate. It's hard to decide sometimes. Widescreen so it's close up, and then oh yes, cinematics more wider, so here's our main character.
Of death. What of the curse? Superstitions, atigo. Tranquilo.
Luckily for me, I've watched all of the indie movies. Love them all. I think the first few were the better ones. I enjoyed the newest one they did. It came out earlier either this year or last year. I can't remember when it came out. Just want to look at everything inside the game. I don't know if we'll see any treasures or anything. I don't want to go further. Feels like people are also watching us, though. Alright. We're in the jump function, and alright. Oh wait, how do we do that again? It's not showing up. Okay. Wait, I just saw the little. Oh, there we go. Oh, I love the hat he's wearing, but I feel like it'd be too warm. Looks like they noticed it too.
The Jovitos could be watching us. Jovitos don't like intruders.
Relax.
And like that guy that just ran away and screamed because of the bats. It's kind of funny. Definitely loving the different kinds of animals, like the birds. Those are almost supers, unless they're like the
Make a fire on Ojito land.
wait, monkeys. Oh, okay, let's see. Now, other than them, warriors of the clouds. My journey
This was
through the
Forrestal's
ruins.
favorite.
Why did they leave these things behind?
I think they were intent on coming back.
That sounded like a scream. I don't think I could ever go into the woods, like this type of woodsy area. If any of you guys have read like the Lost City of the Monkey God by Douglas Preston, like he talks about trying to find like lost like city, like the lost city in Honduras, and talks about how dangerous the forest is. I would expect it to be the same like in this game too. Is that a bird or a monkey? I can't tell. Oh, an arrow. Like not an arrow, a dart. And just like in the
Ojitos are
movie.
near. Poison is still fresh, 3 days. They're following us.
If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already.
It's like, why would you try poison of any kind? So they instinctively know that the tribe of people in this area could be watching them. I think the other guy who said that they would have off them by now is probably right, but I was just gonna say earlier, like there's like so many mosquitoes that carry diseases, other bugs, and then let alone those snakes, poisonous snakes, other wild animals, and any certain jungles. There's always like a risk.
This is the jungle telling us to turn back.
Go on, senor. Satipo will help you move the tree.
It's gonna take a quick, probably just like a minute or two to get adjusted to these controls. Excuse me. South America, 1936. I wouldn't be surprised if this was based off the Honduras area too. Like jungle. Or in this case, don't bring a gun to a Indiana whip fight.
The temple is a senor.
Looks like we have our health status on the bottom left corner now. Didn't show up until now. So now we lost one guy due to being scared by bats, and then the second guy who tried to scare her off Indy, so like giving like the first two movie vibes so far.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
Friend of yours.
A competitor. He was good. He was very, very good.
Senor, nobody has come out of there alive. Please.
You first, senor.
Oh, spider webs. Imagine like how bad the spiders would be in a jungle. They're probably the one things I don't like. I don't know if that would be a good idea to go over there to that area where the light is.
Senor.
Oh gosh, gross. Didn't like the, I think there's gonna be a lot comparing to the movies in this game because it's based off. Oh gosh, that was nasty. Again, I don't know. I think fear would be the one thing that gets me. If I were in their place, this would be a big no-no for me to go into a jungle.
Stop. Stay out of the light. Forrestal.
You said he was very good.
He was. That's not good enough.
Are you?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, not my. I wasn't paying attention. Should I say, remember? I don't know. It looks like he's been there. The Forrestal guy looks like he's been there a while. He wouldn't be that dehydrated.
Crazy, senor.
Where is the golden idol?
Let us hurry.
Ouch.
There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me.
Indy, you should have just let him run in. Alright, we just have to find the ones with the dot, though. here's the next one.
That's it.
This one was almost kind of hard to see, especially if you weren't paying attention for a split second. Oh no, I almost completely went over this one.
That's how it's done.
Alright, looks like there's no more. I think with this situation, no, it doesn't matter how much you choose to let out, it's still gonna be off. At least it's not the rock, big, huge stone boulder.
Give me the
Oh
weapon.
no, I made a mistake. Made a mistake. Again. Which is fine. It's my first playthrough of the game anyway.
Give me the whip.
Throw me the idol. No time to argue. Throw me the idol.
Give me the whip.
Adios, senor.
Alright, let's go back a sec and then run our way. We're so close. How is I even holding it? Oh, there is this now. Thing. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Can't forget the hat. Bad luck for him. I guess he wasn't wrong. Not many come out of there alive. Oh, there is a boulder.
So is Eric.
Man I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years.
Oh.
Well, where the hell were you? Damn it, don't you leave me down here by myself!
I think that was Marion. I think it's the same girl who actually played Marion in the movie. I think there was like a shatter of glass too.
What's that exit? Like a labyrinth.
You're right, Wade.
Did he have anything to eat? Hey, whose shadow is that?
What the devil?
Oh, I love that phrase more than just using when I say normal. Marshall College, Connecticut, USA, 1937. So, like, roughly a year later.
Everywhere. Damn kids. Someone's getting expelled tonight.
Well, I know kids are stupid sometimes, but I don't know if it was
Those
kids.
are big footprints.
I said those are big footprints. Just looks like talking, being heard. And there's nothing down there in this area.
Gotta be some vagrant.
Campus map overview. It's gonna take a moment to adjust to how the map works. get around the buttons. Oh wait, there is someone over there, look.
All right, pal. You can't sleep here.
Hey, dude, it's the Candyman guy. That's probably not what this
Who the hell
character's
are
called,
you?
but. Oh gosh, and you don't have a chance against this dude.
You asked for it.
This
Whatever
guy
you're up
definitely
to,
has.
pal.
Definitely has a resemblance of the Candyman guy. I think this might be the actor who does play Candyman, who's playing this tall guy.
Is that the best you got?
The small man never shuts up. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Indiana? I'd wondered where you'd got to. What happened?
Where did he go?
Who?
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall. He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Scarred. Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto. This display case has been ransacked. Is there anything missing?
Let's have a look.
Notice he's slightly taller than
We should look around for the exhibits that were in this display.
Brody, but that tall guy was even taller than
Ancient
Look at
Egyptian,
This mess.
obviously.
The exhibits are all over the
Depiction
floor.
of Bastet.
Egyptians. Let's. Wouldn't that one over there be like a cross or something? Or wouldn't the actual trim be like a crucifix? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I feel like this one would probably maybe fit here.
Bastet statue goes in the Egyptian section.
Looks right, Indy.
Okay.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugarit. It must be from Ras Shamra in Syria.
Dude, I'm terrible with these maps. Are any of the other cases broken? No. So I'm guessing it's just these two over here, then they're damaged. It's hard to tell.
Duck one here, right, Marcus?
Quite right.
Guess that was a good guess.
Terracotta, likely Babylonian out of Iraq.
I don't know the maps from those areas. Not the maps, I mean the flags.
No, this isn't right.
So, that's where the relief belonged.
Oh wait. Okay, yeah, there's one more to place.
Funerary mask, Brody.
Is that solid gold? Ah, well done, Indiana. So, is everything back?
Not quite.
Well, what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Siwa expedition. He took the cat mummy, Marcus. But why?
The thief may have left a clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
I saw that smashed window down the corridor from your office. Perhaps that is where he got out.
Now came and dropped this. Darn. Trying to see if there is a way to drop it or not, but I'm not finding anything. We all stamina bar, that's good too. No, at least.
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this mess.
Mussolini's block shirt.
Remember that time the doctoral
Overall.
student snuck pigs into Dawson's office?
Ah, yes. I suppose it could be worse. You do look worse for wear, Indiana.
Must be something here to patch me up.
I'm sure the nurse won't mind you helping yourself.
Just what I needed.
Oh, there we go. Well, at least we got one bar back, but I don't see any more bandages, so I guess we'll be finding some later on then. I was just thinking, imagine this being like a big house or something. Like, for me, it's like, I know that's a school, but considering how a lot of homes are big, I feel like I wouldn't find half, I feel like I wouldn't be using half the building at all.
Oh, I have a splitting headache after burning the midnight oil last night.
I told you, you didn't have to stay.
Nonsense. I wouldn't abandon a friend in need.
What a mess.
How did they get out? The front doors were locked.
There we go. And it looks like he left his medallion too.
Maybe he got out the same way he came in.
That makes sense.
No, there's no way of jumping up there.
Look.
No way we can lift
What's
this.
that up there?
Marcus, help me out here.
Coming, Indiana. Oh, don't mention it.
That bookcase kind of seemed more than some. I guess it's heavy enough to hold it.
Huh.
A pendant, is it?
Must have got
Yes,
caught
it
when it
is.
left through the window.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Good idea. Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cat mummy.
It was a beautiful piece. You found it in Seawood, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wasn't this part of the area where we went through? I can't remember.
That looks Catholic to you, doesn't it?
That's the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, if I'm not mistaken.
This isn't just about a cat mummy, Marcus.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
I'll need my classes covered, of course.
Indiana,
Dawson seems the likely choice. Maybe Kittredge?
oh, look. Someone's left you a gift. How long has that been in there?
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year. Not since Cairo.
You aren't going to... It's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
Marian's
Doesn't
now
say.
for her next adventure.
Oh, what are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
I see.
Alright, so we'll need the
You know-
giant's pendant.
You can talk to me, Indiana, about Marion.
There's nothing to say, Marcus.
Alright, so let's see. Need to get the cat mummy photograph, the gramophone record, and the bullwhip. Alright, that is not what I want. So that's where we're at, but it's not showing us any where like the stuff might be. That's a really good detailed drawing of the pendant. Warriors of the Clouds. So the journey through the ruins of that area. Well, so we might be in the right area, but it's not going to point us exactly to where, what is. Oh, we can turn on this light.
She rang
Alright.
me. Did I tell you that? 2 months back, when you left for Siwa.
Alright,
This will be a
so...
nice gift.
Records. I think we just have to find that photo.
She was at her wit's end with you. I didn't know what to say.
It wouldn't have made a difference. She had her mind made up.
Oh, there we go.
Was setting out on another foolhardy escapade is not going to make matters better.
I'm not so sure about that.
Though I must admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat mummy?
Exactly. And there's only one way to find out.
Come now, Indiana, you can't travel to Italy. The college would never sanction leave for this. Not in the middle of midterms. I mean...
Marcus, what's done is done. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the Siwa expedition, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And when you got back, she wasn't there.
I gotta go.
This is definitely giving up, I think, second movie, more so second movie
Can't
vibes.
just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Because it didn't like Marion show up in like the second movie. I can't remember.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
I think it'd
My
be pretty
friend,
cool
stop.
to.
Vatican not safe. Stop. We'll wait for you at village steps. Stop. Subtlety is a virtue. Stop. Antonio.
I was just gonna say it'd be cool to learn Morse code. But it's not like I feel like it's something we don't use often. Other than maybe like the military or something.
Okay. Village steps. Should be on the other side of this fortress.
Oh, oh no,
I'm just a tourist.
he caught us.
È finito! Non male!
Oh gosh, it's taking forever to defeat this guy.
Ma cosa? Non puoi stare!
Alright,
Per il tuo...
there we go.
And that's Professor to you.
All right, fella. Where should I head you?
I feel like this could. I'm just gonna say, I feel like it's gonna be a waste of time to try and hide them. Alright. So that I continue practicing my hits. I don't know if he was the only one around. Or not. I don't know if there's gonna be any other way than Let me just double check to make sure there's nothing else that I missed. There'll probably be a ton of stuff I miss throughout the game, unless we're given a chance to go back. I thought I could punch that open, but no. Why does it look like there's some... Oh, that's just the light.
Here we go.
Non capisco che cosa vuole Mussolini dal Vaticano. Pare stia cercando qualcosa che la Chiesa ha nascosto. E il Papa ora è disposto a farci entrare? Come mai ha cambiato idea? Non hai sentito? Il Papa è molto malato, confinato a letto nella sua villa. Ora è Padre Ventura a dirigere lo spettacolo e lui e Mussolini se la intendono. Ecco. Bene, non mi piace questo uomo.
That's interesting. So, the Pope in this game is sick, and then one of the guys that they just said, like, forgot his name already, is in cahoots with Mussolini. Oh, well, did you not notice us here? Look, I would have noticed someone moving around me like that. We don't, other than like the whip, we don't really have much else to be able to just knock him out cold.
C'è qualcosa di strano. Meglio controllare.
That sounds strange, I'll check it out. You know, I love that they have the NPCs talking in a different language other than always English constantly. News article. The Pope is ill, acting concerned about the Pope's deteriorating physical condition. Is this the end of an era?
The Popolo d'Italia. Mussolini's propaganda mouthpiece. You have a wrench now, but when was, I don't know if this would be considered a wrench. I don't remember tools by their names. I think I do the same thing with anything, whether it be tools or even like people. It's like I can't remember the name, but I'll remember. But if I see, I know what you're talking about. I think I'm more like a visual person. Down you go, pal.
Oh, that took care of that guy real quick. I think that just knocked him out cold. Walk slowly backwards off ledges to grab them. That's if I can even do it correctly. I don't know if I could deal with this tool in my hand though. No. Darn. Get to the inner courtyard.
too bad there's an option to drop these weapons. Cast. Oh yeah, cast
This
this.
will come in handy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to guess. This one has 2 damage. I'll give me this one back. It has more damage, and I've already used half of it.
Which locks do you open?
I just realized that we just used half of it. This weapon strength. Chapel of the Condemned. Letter.
What's this?
The man in black have ordered us to let the black ships into Castel Sant Angelo for now I advise you to return to the Vatican.
Letter from a Vatican priest.
Fascist 1 and 2. They're outside that door. Seems like the game has ample hiding spots. But we have to be careful for them to...
Alt, non puoi stare qui.
Well, they just noticed us because I accidentally used the whip.
Bella stranezza.
I feel like as I think real humans would have explored more to find out what that sound was. It's worth waiting for that dude to go further so we're not reach the top of the Castello. Or couldn't it be like the word like Castello
Turn
used
around.
as well?
Nice and easy.
Wait, is that what the weapon degraded to?
Non occupiamo niente. Siamo ospiti di Padre Ventura.
Okay, so it's Priest Ventura. They don't even trust him. So I feel like with how they're describing Priest Ventura in the game is that he is a snake, but I feel like as a snake his life might not mean anything once like towards the end they might off him is what I'm guessing. But we'll have to wait and find out. Let's see, there might be a few more notes somewhere. No, he didn't come over here. They do tend to seem to be kind of sneezy, some of these guards, I guess. I think at this point we might have to run out. Sound like...
Ma che c'è qualcosa di strano? Che strano. Eh?
Okay.
Ho qui uno a terra!
Okay, come on. You see your pal here.
Uno di noi è a terra!
More than one dude. I'm not gonna carry them all. It's such a waste of time. Can use this as a weapon. Interesting. A little dusting pan. And its little broom handle or whatever the heck it's called. I feel there's so much wordage for just one thing. Nothing behind here. I don't see any more of the fascists anywhere. But they're more than likely around. Just see, I'm enjoying the game so far. Sound like that. Sound like one of them yawned. Oh, I feel like yawning myself. Well, that's a pretty interesting design on the door. It's pretty. I'll just say how does a shovel have less damage than a police stick? Or wouldn't this be considered a bat? Bastione San Giovanni. Hopefully I'm seeing it right here because I'm not sure. How the heck did you not hear us?
Third square.
I'm not gonna try and say that.
Interesting.
Money.
Fascists shouldn't be trusted with money.
I think a lot of people would agree on that. This just improvement has more damage than the guitar.
What do we have here?
Valera's letter. Against my will, Father Ventura has requested that I perform an inventory of the Vatican supplied medicine, send it to you. In total, there are 304 small bottles of medicine and 157 large bottles. Frankly, I do not understand why you would need to know this, but it's not my place to question. Father Ventura. Regards, Valera. Or wouldn't it be like Valeria?
From the Vatican pharmacy.
I'm not sure because I feel there's so many different pronunciations. Oh, key. Guardhouse key. I like the handle on the door as well. You don't see much of that often. Oh, excuse me. Bust. Okay. It's interesting, let me drop that, but it wouldn't let me drop a regular item like this broom. DeVito's letter. Dante, the priests have been ordered to be obedient, so keep your gun holstered and behave if they give you trouble.
Now, what do the black shirts want with the Vatican?
Didn't like one of the guards, not the guards, like the fascists, say that they're looking for something? More money, revolver bullets. So, since we're getting bullets, we're gonna get some kind of revolver or something later on. Oh, we have it now, okay. I I think I would rather just use these for right now. We're not necessarily in a spot where we need to use it yet. So, or at least I should say I feel more comfortable using brooms and other randomized objects just to knock them unconscious or whatever. Isn't that the same guard that needs at the bottom? Guess the light's glitching. There's that guy up there. There might be one more that we're missing for the guards, I'm not sure.
Off to the Dreamlands.
Oh yeah, there is the other card. Why does it sound like they're whistling the tune of Indiana Jones, like the music that's played? That was played from the beginning or whatever. Oh, this is beautiful. The architecture. The buildings will need some repair, but
Nice view.
I feel like they probably don't mess with it too often. And he's right, it is a nice view. Very beautiful. I feel like they don't mess with the architecture too much unless they need necessary repairs here and there. Because this was made a very long time ago, so the materials are going to be different. And if they did leave recipes for the material, a lot of these languages have been lost in translation as far as understanding them goes. What kind of bottles up here though?
Cos'è questa roba?
Merce confiscata dal Vaticano.
Ma il Vaticano è un luogo sacro.
È tutto a posto, non preoccuparti.
I'm kind of curious to know, like, how many of these guys were forced to join these, like, military type things, even if they were wrong or evil, just in order to keep their lives spared enough to. I feel like a lot of people tend to be forced to go into any type of military just to not be offed later. And then of course you have like the folks who join just because they want to be their true selves, like evil or whatever. I feel like we had more cutscenes in the beginning than we do now. Courtyard of the Angel. So we have a dog with a fascist soldier. Oh, it's an apple. I thought it was a piece of bread for a second.
Che c'è? C'è nessuno?
Seemed pretty flimsy.
Too bad the save points don't seem to occur often, or the ability to manually save either. Set to the Borg or whatever, like, isn't like Roman Italy, at least in part of it, like, I can't remember. I think I have to start like researching these areas more often when I watch movies or play these games, type of games or whatever, or even read books, just to kind of get an idea of where it is on the map. Well, by the time I do, I forget. At least have the option. It's really like a good chunk of these guys are sneezing
Cosa?
cards or whatever. Now we don't have enough on this. Oh, that guy came to look. It worked. Got more money. Lucky hat one. I also feel like the game saved more often in the beginning too. I also want to take care of the fascist down there with the dog, but I don't want to injure the dog down there.
Pyramids. Quite a sight.
If some of these stop like the postcard, you guys want to pause it in a quick instant when you see it, or rewind to see what it says, because a lot of times I'll probably just be going through an area pretty fast. I don't know, what did that hammer take out him real fast? But then the wooden sticks don't do much. You have like use it multiple times. That food with the spoon, it feels like it looks moldy to me. I don't know. That'd be more stations on this radio, but then again, I'm not surprised. This is what, 1937? There wouldn't be too many radio stations. Gosh.
Too easy.
I think that guy with the dog is still walking. Yeah, there he is. As I said, I want to take care of the fascist. Look, I'll just continue calling them guards or whatever. I want to take care of the guy down there, but I don't want to harm the dog. The dog was trained to be in this type of position, so I don't blame the dog for being taught to work with them. Chest. Money. Oh, so it's 10. Is it 10? Wouldn't that be euros or pounds? It's hard to tell.
Cosa? Giurerei di aver sentito.
I think it might be euros though, because like I don't know at the time when, I don't know at what point did they all start using euros back in 1937. Because I know certain countries still use their own currency. And you know that like the beginning of this year, like Croatia was added to the European Union. So now they use euros instead of their own currency anymore. So I don't know at what point did each country start using euros. Or at least when it was invented. That will be something I have to like look up later on if I don't forget.
Ora sei mio, tesoro.
So 3 punches typically take care of these guys. Okay, so we have to get through that area right there. I'm just looking for a saving point because I don't want to have to go through all this again. Or I think it might be
Okay.
euros.
Facing each other.
So
Peculiar markings.
So we might end up just going through a lot of these side missions before we actually get further and further down into the main story. Still no save yet. Yeah, that guy is sleeping over there still. How in the world can anyone sleep in a chair? I get so uncomfortable. Can we stick him in the fire pit right there, like the fire? Let's try. No, it won't let me do it. It's blocked off. But it is a tempting idea. Wait, what's this?
Interesting.
So it's from one priest to another. So they need a passage cleaned up. Oh, gross. One of the priests slipped on rat poop. Gross. It's even gross still today, but in that time, imagine the medicine wasn't all that great. As far as like getting diseases. And being able to like recover from them. Oh wait, look, another note. Mario's note.
Interesting note.
Aspetta, cos'è stato? Oh, credevo di aver visto qualcosa.
Just wish he wasn't with the dog. I would feel so bad to harm the dog at all because as I said, I don't want to. I'll take care of him.
Let go of me, Fido!
Say we just push the dog back. Alright, good to know. The dog doesn't seem to get much of injury. But he is crying, so I don't think he's happy. So let's hear him. I don't know how many times we're gonna have to deal with him though. He wasn't over there a second ago, what the heck? Wait, no, I don't think that's good for the dog either. We just checked over there and he wasn't there, we heard him. Like, we hear him now. Why the heck did I throw that? Just in case we have to deal with the dog again. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna. If I can learn to talk, I don't know if we're gonna be dealing with the dog anymore.
Let me see here.
Tales of Dread #1. Sure. So,
Yes, even fascists need a little light distraction.
guess it's like some kind of comic book from that era. Would it be considered a comic book, or is it kind of like, I don't know. I don't think a bandage would help all too much. Like, it can help stop the bleeding, but it won't stop the cause of infection, though. I think that's like the area we were just in. Yeah, it was at one point. I'm trying to find the captain's key. So the door we need captain's key for, so I don't know where in the world it might be. I'm not seeing it on any of the guys we just took down. And I'm not seeing it on the tables. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, it says we need a captain's key. I don't know if we'll be coming back to this area eventually or not, but... yeah, I don't know where it might be. I'm not seeing it. Alright. So we're finding more money. Yeah, more first aid earlier. So, bell tower's going off. Oh, we just came out of that area, so we still need to find either a key. Why does that look like a door? I know it's like a painted picture, but still no key anywhere, and I feel like I looked everywhere for a key, and surprisingly the dog that we fought off a little bit is no longer here in the area, unless once we took care of the guy he was with, the dog disappears. At least we got another bandage. Oh, spent some more money.
C'è qualcuno?
At least we
Hello, guy
managed.
packed a punch.
At least we got up on to like the roof area. Maybe we'll find something up here, or maybe a way to get over to that area without a key. Wait, is this layer? I think it is. Yeah, this is. Or is it? I don't know. I can't remember. Alright, so I can't collect any more of whatever. Oh, I think it's bandages. I don't know if I need to go to that courtyard down there or not. Can't grab any more food. Wonder what these repair kits are gonna be for though. So that definitely was an area we were in back there. Bastone San Marco. That's if I'm even seeing it correctly. Cannonballs. Just don't know if the area's gonna be somewhere where we need to go later on. Because they kind of all look similar. These areas, and it's hard to tell whether we've been through an area or not. I feel like we've come through this area at one point. I think we might have. But I can't remember. Well, yeah, I think we did. It's just we didn't have access to that door. Those are rats that we heard. But it's also worth double checking just in case something's changed as far as storyline. Yeah, we were back here since the guard's still over there.
Cos'è stato? Oh, credevo di aver visto qualcosa. Bah, come non detto.
That'll do it.
Let's see. No, we can't go through that area. Or it might be similar to the area we were in. I don't know, I can't remember. I think we did actually just backtrack, and we just need to figure out which other way we need to go other than going back and forth to the same areas. Alright, so we just need to follow the marker on like the ground. So it's supposed to be underneath us and someone's nearby. It's a long jump though. Can't go through that door. We were just back there, so let's check out these stairs.
Cosa?
Scrappy fella.
I'll just say in this, the voice of Indy is spot on too.
Perché sempre a me questi incarichi? Presidiare il castello, discutere con i preti, assicurarsi che nessuno entri in Vaticano. Ma se non succede mai niente. Sono stancato.
I was just gonna say it's spot on to Harrison Ford's voice. But I don't think it's the same. I don't think Harrison Ford voiced
Nice to meet you.
Indy this time. Like as in Harrison Ford's voice more scruffier now. Since he's older. Well, that was a quick knockout.
Nice and easy. There it is. The village steps.
Well, at least we got through and found the area.
Ma c'è qualcosa di strano. Cos'è stato? Bene, ho di nuovo le allucinazioni.
Can hear the steps.
You called for it.
Oh gosh, that guy was big. Well, not big, like bulky. Type big. Since this guy's a kind of... Well, I can't get over that, but since this guy was difficult, can't imagine what an actual equal hand-on-hand fight with the giant.
Is that you?
Hey, look
Antonio.
at those old school cars.
We have to make haste. I just saw Father Ventura with a black shirt on his way to the Castello.
Father Ventura?
What's that?
I said, who is Father Ventura?
We call him the Men in Black. A friend of Mussolini. Practically runs the Vatican now that the Pope has taken ill. Shh, that's him.
A Benito serve altro per renderlo a proprio agio. Medici non sarà mai a proprio agio dentro il Vaticano. Capisco. Quando arriveranno i suoi ospiti?
Domani, se il vento è favorevole.
I can't hear them anymore.
I think they're gone.
Father Ventura opened the gates to the Vatican. Now the fascisti are everywhere. Shameless.
Yeah, I can
Who's the
understand.
guest they're waiting for?
I have no idea.
More likely Mussolini himself. Or maybe even the Germans. Because I feel the Germans have been a constant enemy in the Indiana Jones series. I'm just curious to know. I'll ask him when we get a good chance to.
We made it, Henri!
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
How many years has it been? 19?
Since the infirmary by the Piave.
Those were dark times. Unbearable without a good friend at my side. Follow me.
Hey, Antonio.
For me?
No, that's the latest humdinger out of New York City.
Grazie, amigo mio. I think you will need some rest.
That's some nice sound music. Yeah, he's a pretty good dancer. Wonder if we were considered doing like this jazz music at all.
American music is astounding. How do they play like that?
What's going on outside?
They seem to be particularly on edge this morning. I have cornetti if you want something to eat.
I'm just curious to know, is like the little hat on his head something that Catholic priests normally wear?
I'm looking for someone. A tall fellow.
Tall fellow. Well, there is Giovanni, the chef. He is quite tall, and his risotto ai funghi is...
Very tall. Like a giant. He stole something from me, and I mean to find out why.
What did he steal?
Well, a cat mummy. Very unusual for where it was found. And the thief left behind his Vatican calling card.
Vatican robber in Connecticut. That seems a bit far-fetched, don't you think? Can I see this calling card?
What do you make of this?
It looks like the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, but there's something different about it. Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
Look, things don't add up, and it's driving me crazy. There's more to that cat mummy, and I'm not letting that giant off the hook.
Well, the only giants I heard about is from back in the 16th century. And a certain Father Crescenzo claimed to have seen secret messages inscribed in the oldest buildings of the Vatican. He said they referenced a group of giants he called the fallen angels, hidden in the holy city. But bear in mind that Father Crescenzo was known mainly for one thing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Stark raving, brain-sick madness. Well, let's get you dressed like you belong here. Now I remember. This symbol you showed me, I have seen it once before, in the library. Yes, in the conservation workshop. Most likely nothing, but you did say you wanted to investigate this.
It's a lead worth following.
You can put these on. I hope they fit.
This will do.
Perfetto, Indy. You should have become a man of the cloth.
I found another calling.
We have to be careful. Il Duce has eyes and ears everywhere, even in the Holy City.
Vi siete fatto un amico, padre?
Well, Padre Ventura, this is,
Father Gallagher from St. Joseph's, Boston.
Ah. An American. You're here to help. Antonio, he's going deaf, he says. An old war wound, I'm told.
Well, I'm just here to serve God. Aren't we all?
Ne assumete la responsabilità. Credo che il Santo Padre sarebbe in quanto contrariato se introducessimo individui discutibili nella sua città.
Naturalmente, Padre Ventura.
He's one to talk.
He's a jolly fellow.
Yes. Good luck, Indy. If you need me, I will be here, in my office.
Take a look in the library. See if I can't find that symbol.
All right, Indy, I'll see you later.
See if I can't find that symbol.
All right, Indy, I'll see you later.
No, we didn't see anything. So we're in this library area, and we'll see if the Father Ventura guy is such a hypocrite, saying that he doesn't want unsavory people in the Vatican, yet he let unsavory people come into the Vatican. I don't know if I fully trust Father Antonio either, but he's a little bit more of someone I'm unsure about, kind of like half and half, between whether he's going to be a good guy or a bad guy, so we'll see on him. But from the conversations those fascist guards that we dealt with were talking about, we'll see how the unfolds. Some of these words I'm not going to try butchering. I'm still just curious to know, like, does like every, almost like every religion that's out there have like their priests wear some kind of little cap on their heads? And like, be kind of interesting to know if they all have a specific name for those little caps of theirs. I just love learning about different things in history. Oh look, wait, isn't that like the thing on the wall for our little thing? I don't know, I'm not sure, but let's check this room out to make sure we're not missing anything. Giant's pendant, okay.
Let's see if this works.
I'm thinking, is a giant gonna be...
Madre di Dio, what have you found, Indy?
Secret entrance.
In my library? Where do you think it leads?
Let's
One way
find
to
out.
find out.
I'm just curious to know, like, will that giant be full on evil, or like kind of good, pretend to be evil? We'll see. I don't know why I just kind of thought like maybe he's like a protector of some sorts, but since we're not further along in the game just yet, we'll find out eventually.
Watch your step, Indy. I have been asking to have the library renovated for a very long time.
I'll be careful.
This is very exciting, Indy. My hands are shaking. I wonder who built this place and what it was for.
Whatever its purpose was, it's been abandoned for centuries.
Kind of gives like the whole idea of the people who were. Maybe there was like a secret group in the Vatican. Well, I can't say for real I've been in this game, but I probably decided to part ways, or the numbers dwindled over the years to the point where they no longer needed the access, or they were restricted to being able to use this. So something along the lines happened to where they couldn't come back to this area and keep it current and new. Kind of like the Aztecs and Mayans. People, they all like either left on their own accord due to whatever reason, or
There's a gate here. I wonder how we open it.
or they all probably perished. Who knows? Like, something did happen. I guess we'll find out eventually. But with all the side missions that there might be, it might be a while before we actually get to the ending. It's too bad that they didn't bother.
Oh, it's soaked.
Probably shouldn't be looking too much. Yeah, I have to rush now. But I feel like with all the money the Vatican can save up, you think they want to keep this underground labyrinth up to code and safe so the building doesn't
There you
collapse.
are.
Let me get that gate open for you.
That's if I can find where the heck the lever is, or whatever.
Maybe if you pulled that chain.
Yeah, I knew that.
Where the heck is a chain? Oh, there it is.
It's very dark. I think we need some light.
Father Antonio here kind of reminds me of
It almost looks like a kind of alchemist's laboratory.
Ancient. Much older than anything
kind of
here.
reminds me of
Where's it from?
Clouseau, the one that what was his name? Steve Marner?
Who is this poor individual?
They did like in the early 2000s.
Donna loro, o Signore, e splenda ad essi la luce perpetua. Riposano in pace. Amen.
Father Crescenzo, perhaps. His
Yes.
writing certainly is eccentric.
He must have been looking for something, but wasn't able to find it. I think he went crazy within his search. The stolen cat mummy.
How in the world can he understand any of that? That looks like all scribbles and stuff, and the paper is old. So he looks like he did go crazy. Whoever stole plans has used this map, find the abominable etchings. What do they herald? Perchance it is all for naught. We'll see.
What's that on the table?
Oh, there is something else on here. Crescenzo's
This
map.
might be a map of those inscriptions you talked about.
I fear this will lead you nowhere, but if you can bring me some photographic evidence of these inscriptions, we can study them together in my office without raising suspicion.
Let's say I bring you some evidence. You got a camera I can use?
No, but speak to Ernesto, the old janitor in the Vatican post office. I hear he has some special deals from the lost and found section. Here is a very special key. It will give you access to places in the Vatican only priests are allowed. Do not lose it, Indy.
I'll keep it safe.
I have to organize a proper burial for this unfortunate soul. If you need anything, you will find me in my office, Indy.
It's kind of hard to see without a light source.
What an exciting discovery, my friend. Even though I have doubts, I hope it will be of use to you.
I'm sure it will. One way or another.
I don't see anything else. Just looking at like the walls, like some of the stuff that they have, like the marble that they used. Looks nice, but I bet it's still extremely expensive even today. Who knows how much it was back then too. So just have to follow the dot down there. Discoveries, riddles of the ancients, and then the bowls of blood. And then, of course, the stolen cat mummy. I wonder if this is real, what that they used on the flooring. Because it's kind of dirty looking, so I bet they wouldn't be able to use, or it could be tile, who knows. But I feel like using modern cleaners on it now would just be too abrasive on it. Oh, look, another map. Okay, a better detailed map. So, guess I'm gonna be here a while, so we might get more missions.
A lot of secrets in the Vatican. Must be some connection to the capital.
The Holy
Say
See,
about that camera too.
Europe. No entrance. Guessing it's also seen authorized personnel only. I can hear my little birdies talking. They probably hear me talking over here.
this?
Thief report.
Wasn't there an excavation led by some British professor?
I think
Could be a
we.
lead.
I don't know, I can't remember. So, signed Giuseppe Mirafosacci. Mirafosacci, or whatever the correct term would be for it, because just at this point guessing. So, they caught a kid stealing at the Dick site. Boys from England. Kind of like, because it kind of reminds me of a different game. We'll see, like, because I kind of want to go through the side missions. It's too bad food doesn't seem to be giving much health other than like stamina. Let's give this thing a try. No? Well, I don't know what the code would be for that. I don't know if it was on any of the paperwork we just had. I guess we'll figure it out. I'm trying to see if I can find anything in here from like the notes we picked up, but I'm not. If I don't find it in the notes or whatever, I might just have to look it up to see where I might be. North 38. I wonder what the ticket stub, or unless it was like some kind of chain. I don't know. It's not doing anything, so I think we'll figure it out eventually.
Una buona giornata, padre.
Alright, well, we still are in this area looking, and I still can get into this because I don't know what the code might be. But I keep guessing maybe like a random number might unlock it. So it looks like the pools of blood is in that one area. But I don't know if we'll be able to get over there yet. Because there's this fence here. And I don't want to have to mess with the guards. And more sneezing.
Can we go through this area maybe? I don't know if we can or not. Kind of curious to know at what point do they have to like replace and repair these stairs, because even after a long time I feel like a lot of this material might degrade so much, especially after walking on it. But I guess I can't. Well, it's been what, almost. From like 1937 to like in what, like another 12 years, it's gonna be almost like 100 years, and almost like 100 years of usage. I feel like it would have been overused. Oh, what's in here? I am loving this architecture. I wonder if the people who developed the game were given permission to go through so much of the Vatican, or if they have pictures to use, and then just added some of their own touches as well. Because I feel like a lot of areas would be really restricted to anyone, except for like maybe the folks who work here. But even then, I feel like there would be a level of secrecy too, as well. But I mean, there's also no harm in asking them nicely as well. So, just curious of the bowls of blood area. Look into that area. There's like so many soldiers there. Because I don't need like a captain or someone higher than regular soldiers or priests.
Hanno cose più importanti di cui preoccuparsi. Hanno la testa così tra le nuvole che non riescono neppure a riporre una tavola.
I'm guessing that even if he leaves, they do more harm to him than good, but it looks like they're starving him anyway.
I wonder what's going on in there.
I think we're gonna have to.
This sounds interesting.
Well, so it's an underground boxing. Guess we're gonna have to eventually, at one point, get one of the fascist soldiers' uniforms to barge in there. But we haven't come across taking someone else's uniform. But we might get one later. I just saw that we might be getting into an area where we use one of the fascist uniforms. Trying to figure out a better way to get over to that area, like, because each of these missions have like an area where we can go to, and like go to as far as like the yellow circles, but I just don't know the best route to it right now. And I don't want to have to fight with the soldiers because there's just too many of them around. It's like we want to give an area 10 to 20 of them at
God's grace, man.
Given time. Borgia Courtyards. So we're close. So it looks like we have multiple spots. So we have this spot. Can we enter through here? Guess we can. But
Sento che oggi è il mio giorno fortunato.
Non avrai di nuovo buttato via il tuo denaro, vecchio sciocco.
No, ho solo lanciato una moneta nel pozzo dei desideri. Porta fortuna.
another like museum type thing. Opens from other side. Oh, I don't know how to get to the other side. How many of these clerical doors are there? Oh, some more nice marble. Looking close. Oh, look, we're in a new area. That's good. What's this? While attending to the casino, I noticed a loose stone underneath was an old box containing an original copy of the Secretorium, made from the Portuguese queen in the 12th century. I'd love to know. Side for you and locked in the safe now. If you've forgotten the combination again, look to the stars in the seats. Peter with the key, then Paul with the sword. Father Nicoletti. And it's from Father Lewis. That's going to be an interesting...
An original copy. I should find that safe.
St. Peter.
Holding the keys to the Vatican.
So 2 circles with an arrows pointing downward. I have no idea what that means. Holding the key to the Vatican. And then
St. Paul with the sword.
And then like the weird, like a circle with like 2 things. And the other thing, I still have no idea what the number might be. I'm so confused, guys, with the number. Is there something else around? It's hard because I have no idea what any of the numbers might be regarding the 2 scenes. And it's not like I'm gonna remember anything, because like once I've read a book, I tend to like forget it over time. Even like any recent books I've read, I would have forgotten. So we'll have to come back. Alright, so I had to like take a quick gander online to see what it would mean. Because otherwise I wouldn't have gone anywhere with this chest. It's not doing anything. Oh, there we go.
I surprise myself sometimes.
A ruined
Original. It's clearly a fake.
book.
Amateurs.
Hidden note, Lewis. I locked this away to keep it from the other nosy priests. You are a close ally to Ventura. Perhaps this may deem this book of interest to his expected German guest. It could put you in a very favorable position once he has managed to take even more control over the Vatican. Your loyal friend Nicoletti. So there are going to be Germans. More Germans in the game. Cutment 1.
I'll give this a read.
Why isn't this book being dropped? Okay. Can you hear like chanting? I think we might have to use this bandage because it's not allowing me to put it away. They might eventually make more improvements to the game as far as function wise later on, but no guarantees.
Buongiorno, padre.
This is so darn beautiful, though.
Rimetti a noi i nostri debiti, come noi li rimettiamo ai nostri debitori. Non ci indurre in tentazione.
I will die of old age before I get my book.
Alright, lady, what book are you talking about?
Are you Antonio's delivery boy?
What am I delivering?
The diary of Father Crescenzo.
Is that so?
An awfully mysterious story. Father Crescenzo was an eccentric priest in the 16th century. Some say he discovered an explosive secret in the Vatican. Ah, but listen to me spending your precious time. Don't you have a book to find for me?
Yes, sister. I'll see if Antonio has your book.
Well, I'm curious to know.
Again, this Father Crescenzo.
Oh, look, Indy's interested too. The Mad Priest. Well, what kind of like made him? Like, do they consider him cuckoo because he found?
May the Lord bless you, sister.
Because he found something that was like ancient history, or considered like a fairy tale, fable, or whatever. I guess we'll have to like ask about the Father Crescenzo's book. I don't know, like, can we go through these doors? No. That's up and from the other side. It's kind of dark in this area. Borgia courtyards again.
There must be another way.
If we can't find a better way to go through, I'll use one of these bottles later on in the game to distract these guys to go through, but I don't want to have to fight all of them. Can we climb over? Because it looks like we can maybe climb over. Let's see if we can find a good spot. If not, then we'll figure it out. Can we use this ladder? You might be thinking, like, what the heck is this guy doing? I mean, if it was... you'd probably hear more questions if it was, like, real life. Oh, there we go. I hear muffled talking. This is using up so much stamina, though.
Huh?
It looks like he'll use up the big stamina blocks before he uses the little. Looks like we have another guy we need to talk to. That's if we can find him. I heard him sing. Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. That guy who's talking English, like, he's talking about that kid who got... He's clearly upset about some... Why can't I climb onto that? Do I need to use my indie whip on it? Dude, Father Ventura seems like to be a corrupt butthead. You're not wrong, they definitely are seeming to be bloody.
Una buona giornata.
Wait, is that you that's talking down there? Oh, no, I did not want to do that. Oh, look, a repair kit. I gotta be careful here.
What, seems to be the trouble?
Hold on. I recognize you from somewhere.
Father Gallagher, I'm just visiting.
Professor Aldrich Savage, archaeologist.
Ah, a real pleasure.
That bloody Ventura and his black shirts. They've kidnapped my dear apprentice, Sidney. And ruined my excavation of the Apostolic Palace. Now the whole project had to be put on hold. We were on the verge of a breakthrough when
What kind of breakthrough?
We'd found a stone fragment. A piece of a Roman tomb, I think. I could only make out some of the letters that weren't either worn down or caked in dirt.
What were some of those letters?
L-A-P-S-O-A-N-G-E. I couldn't make out... Sorry?
Lapsorum Angelorum.
Fallen angels! Of course! Why didn't I think of that?
Say, where is this stone fragment? I'd like to take a look.
I don't know. My apprentice, Sidney, tried to retrieve it, as it were, from the black shirts, so they locked him up in their holding cell. He might know where it is now, but they won't let me see him.
Let me see if I can get him back for you. Huh?
Oh, thank you, Father.
Don't mention it.
Oh,
His mother would kill me if she found out.
Oh, no.
I go to the library once Sidney is back. It's safe there.
So we have to find... I think Cindy's...
You do seem awfully familiar.
Just got one of those faces.
I think Indy's avoiding seeing his actual name due to the fact that Mr. Savage here might cause like an overly excited reaction, especially with enemies around every single corner. Like, how many of them pass by? Like 10 different guys pass by. Alright, so we have to find a book, find the kid, find out where some of these other areas are. But I still want to get up into that area, but we're not going to be able to go through those guards without either making them go night-night.
Ti consiglio di andartene.
Alright, okay, I don't want to fight with them right now. Especially that there's like 3 of them and plus their doggo I just saw. I don't see any other places I can clear. So they're saying the Pope is getting worse. I don't want to hear any angry, irritated voice from the sister over there. Can't go through this door. She's not happy. I can't get over the fact that how beautiful all this marble is. It would be nice to have something like that in a house, but well, with how pricey that stuff is, I feel like it'd be pricey to keep it maintained perfectly. And you can't just use any kind of, well, I don't think you can use any type of abrasive material on it, so because it could, I think, deteriorate. But it is beautiful. I wonder, look how much it would be to upkeep all this type of material. Whether it would take a couple decades just to save.
Blessed day, sir.
To save up the money. Because it doesn't look the Vatican these days focus on getting their like donations, and then also by selling tickets to have people come see it. What were you bending down? Are you ready to throw hands? Because if you were, I'm ready. Maybe. And I still can't figure out the darn code for this thing. Well, I was like that one ticket sale was like, what, 38? If I don't find any other numbers, then I'll try 0038. But I want to take a look around for more numbers, but maybe there's something else in a different area. But I keep checking this here because I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Then, once I do, then you guys can use this as a guide for some of the chests. I need to go upstairs to talk with Antonio. I love the way he says, like Henry, like he says, like, I don't want to, like Henry or something like that. I can't say it with the accent he has.
Questa è la mia biblioteca e ho il diritto di sapere che fine fanno I miei
This is
libri.
my library. Nah.
So che siete duro d'orecchi. Perciò ve lo ripeto. Si sospetta che alcuni vostri libri promuovono
So he's accusing him of having books that are communistic thought. Scrutinized carefully by the authorities. This is a place of knowledge. The fascists have no authority here. The Pope would never sanction such actions. Well, he's not here now, is he? Well, how can he be here? The guy's sick. So even they have people who restrict these books. Books are for learning no matter what kind of book it is.
You all aces? I just spoke with Sister Catherine. She mentioned a diary written by Father Crescenzo. You know about it?
I'm afraid you are too late, indeed. I had just found it when Father Ventura and his black shirts came and took half of my collection. The diary included.
It must be important. What's in this diary?
I don't know. Maybe more of Crescenzo's writings on giants and fallen angels. I had forgotten all about it until Sister Catherine brought it up.
Think. Where would they take it?
I believe they keep confiscated material in a room inside the Apostolic Palace. There is an entrance that leads there from the sewers.
Should I ask how you know this?
You may ask, but do not expect an answer. Good luck, Henri. You can enter the sewers through the Tower of Nicholas V.
Alright, Nicholas V Tower. There are black shirts. Let's see. He said he was told that he can't threaten to beat them about the head with a crucifix again. You will have to answer to me. May the Lord have mercy on your soul, Father Cesare Ventura. Maybe they do need a little beating against the head. But I doubt a crucifix would actually teach them anything.
This Ventura guy really doesn't like you, does he?
It's an understatement to say I like him even less.
I'll just say I like our buddy here more than the Ventura guy. He seems to be more open-minded to learning different things and experiencing different things. But unfortunately, each area, no matter what it is, has its bad apples, I'll say. Or as I always like to say, religion or not, why dirty your hands at the expense of bad people? Karma will hopefully eventually bite them in their rear end at one point or another. But I feel some frustrations. I've had my experience with crappy people like Ventura. Who do nothing other than build up frustration that you would love to beat the pulp out of them, but you end up showing restraining not to.
There must be another way.
Chi vi ha autorizzati a transennare quest'area?
Cosa vi importa?
L'articolo 4 dei patti lateranensi afferma chiaramente che alle autorità italiane è vietato interferire con la sovranità e la giurisdizione della Santa Sede.
Dio sia con voi, padre.
Bless you, Father.
Grazie. Adesso rispondi alla domanda.
She is not happy that these jerks are blocking off
L'unica autorità del Vaticano è il Papa.
an area that they're used to going to.
Odio questi fascisti.
You know what, lady? You and me both. Or should I just say sister? You and me both, Erica. That's more accurate to the terminology of the nun who was talking.
Saranno allontanati con la forza.
È una vergogna. Vedrete quando lo dirò al Papa.
I think is there a space we can climb? Oh wait, this might be our only option, but I'm just looking around. Is there anything else? Can't climb up that. I always thought they won't see me climbing up. Alright, we need to hurry because we're losing stamina by doing this. I'll just say the voice actor definitely did a good job of getting close to the young Indy's voice. From how Harrison Ford was when he was younger. So we're in the military zone.
God bless you.
I love that they have subtitles. And I also love that fact that still that they're using a different language other than English. I've yet to come across more video games with the other three languages that I know to be heard and spoken with. But the more popular ones are, of course, probably Italian, German, maybe Russian, Spanish. And again, love to. Is it the other? Wait, is there? Oh no, we have to deal with that guard and his dog. Eventually, I'd love to see game developers create more, at least some sections in games that have Croatian maybe in them. Maybe some Bosnian or Serbian as well. But not currently. I don't want to fight with that dog again. But we are in their territory. It looks like we're gonna have to deal with that guy.
Hey! You're one thing.
Allora, hai paura? Levagli quel sorrisetto.
Probably could have used that. I'm gonna probably have to start using that more often. Just to beat them out cold. Alright, I have to drop them somewhere. I have to increase our health though too.
These will go to someone who can use them.
Remedy for all. Oh, this is going to be a difficult section to get through. I shouldn't say difficult, I should say challenging. Because there's those guys down there, but... Oh, I got a repair kit. Is there any way to climb these? I don't think there is. I'm just looking around. Maybe we'll see, because there's like the little rain thing over there, like the drainage pipe. But we're too far away to be able to reach it, but I don't know if we can run over to it too. There's just too many of them over there. Yeah, the boulevard, or like it could be just mean boulevard or something. Couldn't get through that door, and I don't know when the next save point might be. Oh no, we're too... Or if we only had like an extra inch or so to reach. Can't climb up to that. Unless there was like more of that pipe at one point, but I don't see any more. Let's get into here, maybe we can find something.
Oh, that went easier than expected.
Recipe. Risotto ai fungi recipe.
Antonio was right. This sounds good.
I wonder if it's gonna be something we make or... Typewriter. We can't even jump off this ledge to reach over there. I wonder how close we can get to them without them having to mess with us.
C'è qualcuno? Allontanarsi, non passa nessuno. Non è consentito stare qui, via!
No, that's not going to be good enough. Oh, there's nothing up there. But we're too far, everything, to reach it. No, I went the wrong way. Let's go try and go through that window. Maybe we can reach it through the window. It looks like someone tried spotting us as well. Oh no, I fell down. I better run, they just noticed me. Run, need to run.
Stendo perfetto! Sì, dacci dentro!
Oh, that was a quick escape. Oh, I didn't realize that it was going to be a quick escape, guys. Trying to figure out, like, Game Toss how to look over to the left and the right. Okay, there we go. I gotta stop with the punches. I'm not throwing hands at anyone right now. What the heck? Let's see. Let's get the stamina up. That's one shiny looking up. I wonder how this dude could eat a lemon just like that. But whatever, food is food. There we go. I just need to lift up and swing over. Oh, that was a close call. We almost fell. I don't see anywhere else to climb up, but let's just take a look around a little bit more. We'll be able to find something eventually. I don't see that one thing we just used. I don't know what else we could use though. Nothing else is popping up for us to use the whip on. And the save point hasn't happened just yet. Can we climb up to that? No. And I still don't see anything. And it's not like we have double whips or anything. We might be going on to the roof later on. I don't see the guard that was up here. The fascist guard or whatever. Must have gone back after we climbed in through the window. I'm so confused. Let's try this door. since it's a clerical door like some of the others we went through. Is there anything else? This is the Vatican post office. Catherine's letter. So she wrote to Antonio to get that book. She's like, wonder if he's withholding something from her, but I doubt he is. You know, we'll stay here for a while longer, so.
I'm not the only one interested in Crescenzo.
So it looks like all these guys are looking.
What do we have?
Vatican mysteries. Map of the area looks like. Let's try this area once more. There has to be more to this outside area that we're missing. Why do we seem like we're gonna fall, then he catches it? There's like a rope, but I don't know if we can jump to it right now. Can we jump from this area over there to that pipe, maybe? Can we jump up there? No, it's too high. And there's no way of pulling this up. And that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. And we still have no save point yet. Don't want to have to go through this area again.
Posso aiutarvi, signore?
Aristo. Oh.
Voi due, forza, al lavoro!
Signor sì, capitano.
Alright, so they're moving now.
Finalmente. Era più di mezz'ora che
So they've been
discutevano.
arguing.
Da non crederci?
Some people just love the sound of their own voice.
Ah, an American. Yes, the fascists are... what is the word? I should not say. You have lost something, yes? Perhaps it is here in my collection?
Yeah, I need a camera. Antonio tells me you have some special deals.
Antonio sent you?
He's a friend.
Antonio is a lousy bum who cheats at cards. Goodbye.
Now just hang on. Let's work something out, huh?
I only have one camera, and it is very, very special. Quite small, maybe this big. And you can take photos in color. Oh, so beautiful. You would need... well, it's very expensive. More than you could afford.
Look, I need to take some pictures, and there's no other camera in this place. So what do you say?
Well... this is the price you pay. I assure you, it is more than fair.
Yeah, right, fair. $379. Or would it be... yeah, I think it'd be yours. Or like, was it different money back then in Italy? / Rome or whatever? Because I know countries tend to unionize later on.
It's really that good, huh?
So we have the money. 679, so we just lost 379. We have 300 now.
And tell Antonio that I still think he is a lousy cheat.
At least...
Thanks, Ernesto.
At least that's not too bad. I would rather have a lousy cheat on cards than...
No picture.
We can use the clerical key on these doors. Interesting. Are we able to explore this area though? So we got some regular old punks there. Oh no, we can't explore this area. Those dudes. Run, we need to run. Why can't I go through that area? Darn. Let's see if we can escape these dudes by going back into that window. Oh, she's hiding in here. Let's hide in here together. If you find me, you might. I think this might be a good stopping point, guys. And we'll continue in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.